Hey everybody, Kim here. So I just want to make a quick video like I did last time for Super Saturday. There was a few more people here this time, which was super exciting, but you guys know I'm all about these events. So I wanted to share my big takeaways. It was a huge day for me. I feel like I was just personally spoken to by the lead speaker, but there was a lot of good stuff. So I'll try not to make it as long as it was last time. Last time I think it was like 8 minutes. So basically one of the biggest things they said right now in these really, really slow months that this is kind of till the end of the year, it's going to be this rough, is to do your personal development first every day. So not just to do it every day, but to do it first every day before anything else. So saying don't check in with your challengers, don't do PMs, don't make your Facebook post, anything until you've done that like 10 minutes or whatever it may be of personal development that really will set your intention for the day and start your day positive and in the right mindset. That's what we're supposed to be focusing on as ourselves first. So to do that before anything else, and then to invest in yourself and invest in your mindset the same way we encourage people to. So, personal development isn't something that you're supposed to just be like, okay, check 10 minutes. Like we can often think of it that way in this business, but the whole reason that you're doing it is not just because Beachbody's telling you to do it and because you have to do 10 minutes on your checklist to do your business, but to grow as a person. The point of personal development is to develop yourself as a person so that you've kind of got to continuously be checking in with what you need right now. Are you struggling with time management and you need to get a book on that? Are you struggling in your marriage and you need a book about, that or a video podcast, whatever it may be? And sometimes it might be a class, a course that you enroll in because there's a skill that you're kind of lacking or something that like whether it's stepping out of fear or pushing your comfort zones or whatever it may be, that you invest in that course. Maybe something you've just always wanted to do that you start to do because you growing as a person is kind of what Beachbody's all about and how we're going to help other people do that. So also just kind of to stay calm in these months that are crazy, that we're getting lots of excuses and objections and people, they're just distracted, their minds are elsewhere. So you can't really control all that, just control what you can control. So don't let these months get you down. These are the months that you set your foundation for 2016. So, you up your inviting because that's something that you can control. So you double, triple, quadruple, whatever you can on the amount of invites going out so that you can still hit those goals in these really, really hard months. And that remember that all of those things are going to come back to you tenfold in the beginning of 2016. Like you may not have instant responses from a lot of these people or people saying yes right now, but these are all seeds that you're planting that are going to kind of germinate there in January or February. So keep your foot on the gas. It's not the time to let up. She's saying it's, not the time to do what you could do, which is, well, these months are really, really slow, which is kind of too hard right now. So I'll just take a break now and pick back up in 2016, January, when everyone's making their resolutions. Like, no, like don't do that. Don't give yourself that out. Don't set that tone for your business. Now is the time. Now is not the time to stop building your business. And the fall classic is coming up. So teams of 3, form your teams, help your downline form teams. And that's really going to help us all push our businesses forward. Also, the whole hashtag be a hammer, get your videos up, start talking about it. She's like, Beachbody's smart, you guys. The whole reason that we've got the 21-day fix and Body Beast on sale right now is so that these months everybody's getting Siggy and Autumn in their living room, starting to fall in love with them as trainers so that they've got to work out with them in October and November. And by then, when they need a new program or they want to up it, they've got the hammer and chisel December 1st. So that's why those programs are on sale this month. So push them, get them into people's hands so that they want that when it comes up and they're more excited about it. And anybody that you know in your challenge groups or from past, whatever that is looking for more extreme results, like someone kind of more like me that I started with Insanity, you want to pitch this to them, that there's an email in the back office, there's an FAQ too for an email collector that you want to kind of collect people's email addresses and then just kind of get people to fall in love with these people and make that program recommendation for them for Siggy and Autumn. And then, remember someday is not on your calendar. So it's not, I'm going to do this someday and I'll build my business someday. Like set a date for your goals and create some action steps behind them to help you get them. The rank, your fitness, all these things, set goals for the first quarter of 2016 now. Like do that in these months. You can't fit a huge goal into a small life. So you really need to stretch yourself and grow into the leader at the rank that you want to be at. So get out there, help other people live a more healthy and fulfilling life, and all the ranks that you're looking for, the successful points, all that stuff, it's just going to come if you're really just out there trying to help people. So then the other thing she was saying is we got this awesome speaker that came up. Her name is Laura Mendelson. And she was just really talking about like changing your view about yourself and that this opportunity can and will change everything about your life. But, she's like, it's kind of like Jessie Spano from Save the Bell, which I loved this like analogy she did when she sings that one song we were watching. She's like, I'm so excited. And as she's like screaming to Zach that she's so excited, and then she's like, I'm so excited. And she's like crying because, like she was on these pills and all this kind of crazy stuff. She was like ready, cruising for a burnout. And so she was saying is that that kind of emotional roller coaster, like seemingly fine and one good day and then not, like is how it is in this business. Like you might make a post and a bunch of people like it and you get a couple of messages. So you reach back out and you're talking to them and then you hear crickets and you're like, I just don't know if I can do it. And then you have a good, you get somebody who purchases a challenge pack and you're feeling great, you make another post, and then, and so we all know what this is like. But that if you are always letting your emotions be attached to that wave, if it's always affecting you like that, you're like that you really won't make it, that you've got to find a way to eliminate the roller coaster of emotion. And it's your decision. So she's saying, you've really got to define the skills and the habits that you need to be successful. And in order to be different, you have to think differently. So your thoughts right now about your business, about, your posts, everything is what's holding you back. So, she's like, and usually it's not all these other things we think that need to change. It's, me. So, basically, she talked some statistics about how many people are unhappy in America and this and that, and why it's so important for us to do what we need to do. That's from how many people are in debt to how many people are obese, all that kind of stuff. And she talked about defining yourself, like take a piece of paper and pen and write, like you're mediocre, like mediocre Kim and best Kim, and use 5 words to describe yourself. Like when I'm kind of my mediocre self, my comfortable little easy life, whatever, these 5 words would describe me. And then, describe your best you. So like I know one of hers was like balanced mom, that she's just balanced. I mean, no one's perfect or anything, but she's feeling like she's got things, I mean. So this girl founded like the whole love fast, live slow. I know Amanda just posted that video and Jen posted about it. She's like, you can live this. This can mesh with your life and fit in, but you may need to slow your pace down in your heart and get like a clear mind, that you can still just be consistent with this business. And if nothing else in these tough months, just say like, you're not going to quit. Like, even if you're not pushing crazy hard forward, even if all these things are happening, just make that your non-negotiable. Like, if you do nothing else, just don't quit. She's like, because this company is huge. They're doing huge things. There's huge things on the horizon. She just came back on the leadership and was talking about all that exciting stuff and why this is just not the time to get out. This is the time that you want everybody to come in, because that, we'll look back at this when there's like, 400,000 or more coaches or whatever. You want to be one of these ones to stuck with it. There's so many big things coming. So to go slow, that's fine, but the bare minimum, don't quit. Practice being balanced, practice being self-motivated or disciplined, practice whatever it is you need to do. You got to practice these things, like habits, just like with the 21-day fix with it, meal planning and working out. These habits don't form, like, or they don't just come out of thin air. You've got to practice every day. So we have to do that as coaches too. She's like, checking Facebook has become a habit for most of us. Why can't you have these business building activities become a habit too? Like, what if the 3 vital behaviors are something that you did every single day, and that you actually felt weird if you didn't do them? Like, what if it actually felt weird to have a conversation with somebody without bringing up some kind of aspect of, health and wellness or Shakeology or something? Like, she's like, you want them to become a part of you. But if you treat it like something on the side or like a hobby, that it's going to reward you like one. And, we've all heard that before. So use what Beach Body gave you. Again, don't reinvent the wheel. Don't encourage your coaches to do that. A lot of us, aren't focusing on the most important things or just the power hour, building our businesses, because we're trying to do all these things for the first time that like everybody else has already done. Like, just take it, duplicate it, and show your team how they can duplicate it. Like, it's pretty simple. Talked a lot about the back office, the news and training tab, the leadership ladder, using those things. And she said, like, whenever your mind is getting a little bit negative, and it happens to all of us, pretty much every day, whether it's in our personal life or our finances or our coaching or, whatever, messages with people, she's like, write that in there, do personal development and knock it out. So it's not just something that you just start your day with and check, you're done for the day. Like, if you need a little personal development, 5 minutes, you just need to like watch a motivational video, something, then do that throughout the day. But again, it's just not supposed to be something you check off the list. It's something that actually makes you grow. So she's like, if you're reading the same page in your book for 4 days with your kids screaming in the background and you've literally not gotten any further, those 10 minutes have resulted in the same 4 pages. She's like, something needs to change. So whatever the topic, you want this personal development to actually do something. So whatever the topic of something that you need to improve on, watch videos on that topic, read up on that topic, follow people that are doing that thing well, enroll in a course, to develop yourself, grow. That's the point. Remember that, you don't have to be on 24/7, like all in all the time. And I know I needed to hear that right now. You can disconnect from Facebook and not be thinking about all the time. And she's like, oh, I know. It sounds crazy, but you can. And that's what we want. That's the goal, because that's called balance, and you need balance for longevity. Again, another thing I needed to hear. So I'll wrap up with, she was saying, practice daily. Write down these 2 things. What bad habits will you stop? And what new skills will you learn? She's like, so set this up there that there's one bad habit that you know right now you need to break. And I know for me, I identified that as like, I need to stop following the top coaches. I need to stop, unfollow all these people and unlike all these people because they're making me lose my own voice because I'm looking at what they're posting instead of just having my own fresh ideas. And then it's not coming across as me and I'm losing connection with my warm market. She's like, what new skills will you learn? So whether it's getting organized or whatever it may be, better time management, if there's a skill, learning how to blog, learning how to use Instagram, then hone in on that. And then she said, what are the top coaches doing? They're doing three things, and that's all they're doing. They're hitting Success Club every month. They're adding people to their team, and they're helping other coaches hit Success Club. That's how you do it. That's it. So do those things, and you'll be there. Just stay consistent, even if it's not all in. So, and then we had a great video where they talked about kind of some little tips about inviting and how to invite right now and, make your post scroll stopping and all this kind of stuff. But the video is already more than long enough. So basically, I hope that great takeaway is just, make this a lifestyle. So coaching is a lifestyle, not just the working out, but and slow down, love fast, live slow, get more organized, invite more, and really dig into personal development in these tough months. So I hope some of these things helped everybody. There was so much more that I'm not saying. It was amazing, and I hope more of you can come to the next event. So have a great day, guys.